My dear students, today we are going to discuss each and every political institution in detail. Firstly, we take the case of Parliament. Actually, we have already studied about the role of Parliament as a political institution in the decision making of the government. We have already studied a story of the recommendation of Mandal Commission. It was the recommendation of Mandal Commission to give 27% of the total government jobs for the socially and educationally backward community. And our Parliament made a serious discussion and debate upon that recommendation, and at last the Parliament made a pressure upon the government of Janata in that period, and the Janata government became ready to implement that recommendation. At the same time, if the Parliament is not ready to discuss the matter in favor of the government will not be ready to take a decision to implement that recommendation. So it is a case of Parliament. We have given you a general idea about the Parliament and its role in the decision making. Next, we can move into the definition of Parliament. You just look at the first paragraph under the heading, why do we need a Parliament? In that paragraph, you can see the correct definition of Parliament. Parliament is actually an assembly of elected representatives. At the same time, the National Assembly of Elected Representatives is called Parliament, and the state level Assembly of Elected Representatives will be known as Legislature or Legislative Assembly. We can see the parliamentary structure or the parliament in each and every democratic country, but the name of parliament will be different from country to country. The name of the parliament in Russia is entirely different from the parliament of America. So parliament is very necessary for a democratic country. So let us have a discussion upon the necessities of Parliament. The first necessity is that the Parliament is the final authority for making laws in any country. It is the duty of Parliament to make laws or to change the existing laws or abolish the existing laws or make new ones in their place. So, if the Parliament wants to make any kind of changes in the laws, they can do it. It is their duty. The second necessity of the Parliament is that the Parliament can control over the government, over the rulers, because the Parliament will include both the ruling party and the opposition party members. You take the case of India. In Indian Parliament, we can see the members from ruling party and opposition parties. So the government cannot take a decision without the support of Parliament. Or making laws, it is important to get the support of the majority of the members of Parliament. And third necessity of Parliament is that the Parliament control the public money kept by the government. The government cannot spend the money as they wish, but the Parliament should sanction the expenditure of money in a particular matter. And the fourth necessity of the parliament is that the parliament is the highest forum of discussion and debate on public issues. We can see the importance of discussion and debate by the parliament in the case of Mandal Commission. So parliament will include members from both ruling party and opposition party. All the members will get equal chance in discussion and debate on a particular issue. And one important thing we have to remember in our mind is that all the members of parliament are actually the representatives of the people. The members of parliament are actually taking part in lawmaking on behalf of the people. I hope you have understood the concept of parliament very clearly. Thank you. Have a nice day.